What if I told you that the Philippines isn't just the next Bali? In fact, it might be more magical, more mysterious, and more misunderstood. Many travel guides push you toward beaches and party islands, but those are only half the story. The real soul of the Philippines lies in quiet mountain villages, forgotten heritage towns, and cities that hum softly instead of flashing like neon. In this video, I'll take you beyond the postcards, into places that will change how you see this archipelago forever. Join me as we explore 10 of the best peaceful villages and cities in the Philippines, places to slow down, breathe, and truly connect with local life and nature. Before diving into the list, you may want a short setup for viewers. The Philippines comprises over 7,000 islands. Guide to the Philippines, its famed wonders often include Palawan's lagoons, the chocolate hills of Bohol, underground rivers, etc. But beyond those, many lesser-known towns and heritage cities are perfect for travelers seeking peace, culture, and authenticity. Criteria. For this list, I picked places with scenic, natural beauty, a strong sense of local culture or heritage relative tranquility, not overrun by mass tourism, and ease of access. A little bit off the beaten track is okay, but you shouldn't need to trek 3 days through jungle unless you are hardcore. Now let's begin. One, Batanes. Why it's magical and peaceful. Batanes is often called the Galapagos of the Philippines for its isolation, dramatic cliffs, rolling hills, and unique weather. It is arguably the most tranquil place in the country, a place where time feels slower. The local Ivatan culture is vibrant, the architecture sturdy, stone houses built to resist typhoons, and the scenery feels otherworldly. You'll find small settlements like Sabtang Island's Savidug, Chavayan, and Morong villages, full of stone walls, thatched roofs, and quiet lanes. What to see and do? Rent a bike or motorcycle and ride the rolling hills between villages. Visit Valugan Boulder Beach and Marlborough Hills, Vigan Rolling Hills, for sweeping vistas. Stay in a traditional Ivatan homestay for immersive local experience. Hike to the old ruins of Dikang or the Chawa viewpoint. Tips for visitors. Weather can change fast. Plan buffer days. Bring layers. Nights can be windy and chilly. Respect local customs. Many villagers are devoutly religious and hospitable. Two, Vigan. Vigan is a UNESCO World Heritage Town. Its main attraction is its well-preserved Spanish colonial architecture, cobblestone streets, horse-drawn carriages, and relaxed urban pace. It feels like stepping back in time into the 18th–19th century. Unlike big cities, Vigan's charm is in its walkability, low traffic, and human scale. What to see and do? Calle Crisologo, the iconic cobbled street flanked by ancestral houses. St. Paul's Metropolitan Cathedral, historic mansions, museums. Sample local crafts. Abel Iloco hand-woven textiles. In the outskirts, rice terraces, rural countryside, and small villages to cycle through. Tips and cautions. Arrive early in the morning to avoid midday crowds on Calle Crisologo. Consider staying in a heritage home or boutique guest house in Vigan's old district. Try local cuisine, empanada, longanisa. Three. Sagada. Nestled high in the Cordillera mountain range, Sagada is tranquil, cool, and introspective. It is known for its pine forests, caves, hanging coffins, and misty landscapes. Guide to the visitors come here to get away from heat, crowds, and lowland traffic. Many come to reflect, hike, or rest. What to see and do? Sumaguing, Cave and Echo Valley, hiking to hanging coffins. Trek to Bomaadaki Rice Terraces, Bangan Village. Remote terrace views. Sunrise viewpoint at Kiltapan. Hike to viewpoints above the clouds, if conditions allow. Stay in local inns or mountain huts. Tips: some trails can be slippery and misty. Bring waterproof shoes and gear. Respect local burial traditions around hanging coffins. Check weather. Fog can obscure views. Four. Batad. Batad is one of the most photogenic rice terrace villages in the Cordillera region. It is off the road, you usually need to hike in, and feels secluded. Many consider the hike to Batad Amphitheater one of the best in the Philippines. It has fewer tourists than Banao's main terraces. What to see and do: trek via Tapia Falls down to the valley floor. Walk among the terraces, visit small farming households, rest in a homestay. At dawn and dusk, the terraces glow in the soft changing light. Tips: be prepared for a moderate hike, steep in parts. Some guest houses are basic. Bring a flashlight and insect protection. Guided porters are available to carry your pack uphill. Five. Lake Sebu and the Tuboli. Lake Sebu is less known internationally but beloved by Filipinos for its serene lakes, waterfalls, and indigenous Tiboli and Ubo tribes. The vibe is slow, nature-centered, and spiritual. The lakes and hills around the area are calm, and life is tied to farming, weaving, and local rituals. What to see and do: boat across the three lakes, visit waterfalls like Seven Falls, Tiboli. Ride the monorail, zipline over the falls and forests. Visit local weaving villages to see Tiboli dream weavers. Sleep in eco-lodges overlooking the lake. Tips: arrive early to enjoy sunrise over the lake. Respect indigenous customs. Bring cash. Many remote stalls won't accept cards. Six. Alaminos and the 100 Islands. Alaminos City is the gateway to the 100 Islands National Park, 124 small islets scattered in the Lingayen Gulf. While some islands are lively with beach resorts, many tiny islets are quiet, perfect for snorkeling, kayaking, or just floating in the sea with no one else around. What to see and do: island hop across small islets. Stay overnight on a quiet island. Snorkel, paddle, and explore caves. Visit Bolinao, nearby, for waterfalls and blowholes as a side trip. Tips: pick less visited islets for overnight stays to avoid crowds. Bring snorkeling gear if possible. Check tide schedules and boat availability. Seven. Iloilo City. Iloilo City combines heritage charm with a calm provincial city rhythm. It's known as City of Love. From Iloilo, you can cross to Guimaras Island, which is rural, luscious, and full of mango orchards. What to see and do: stroll Iloilo's heritage precinct, colonial churches, old houses, pedestrian streets. Try the famous La Paz Batchoy and local delicacies. Cross to Guimaras. Ride through mango farms, quiet beaches, countryside roads. Visit small fishing villages on Guimaras and sample mango wine. Tips: use Iloilo as a base to explore surrounding rural areas. Buses and ferries are reliable for island hopping. Stay in boutique inns near the old district. 8. Valencia. Valencia is a small town in Negros Oriental, celebrated as one of the greenest and cleanest towns in the province. It's rural, quiet, and offers great access to nature, hillsides, waterfalls, forested terrain, without being too isolated. What to see and do: explore local trails, waterfalls, hot springs in the surrounding hills. Visit nearby small villages and farms. Relax in local cafes. Enjoy quiet evenings under stars. Tips: transport might be limited. Hire local tricycle or jeepney. Stay in guest houses with local hosts to get the best experience. Nine. Tagaytay Taal Lake Region. Near Manila, but calmer escape. Why it's a good blend: Tagaytay is a calm highland town just a couple of hours from Manila. It overlooks Taal Lake and Volcano Island, the world's smallest active volcano in a lake. Because it's near the capital, it strikes a balance: peaceful yet accessible. Many locals escape here for weekend rest. What to see and do: viewpoints over Taal Lake, especially at sunrise. Boat to Volcano Island, when safe, and hike the crater. Explore lakeside villages, farms, and flower markets. Try local coffee shops and restaurants perched on hillsides. Tips: watch volcanic advisory updates. Taal is an active volcano. Weekdays are quieter. Weekends get busier with Manila residents. Stay in lodges overlooking the lake for best views. Ten. Dapitan City and nearby villages. Dapitan is a quiet city on Mindanao's coast. It's known historically as the place where national hero José Rizal was exiled. Yet today, it retains a slow pace and local charm. From Dapitan, you can access rural fishing villages, quiet coastal stretches, and lesser-visited islands. What to see and do: Rizal Shrine and museums in Dapitan. Visit small barangays, villages, along the coast. Enjoy seafood, quiet beaches. Island hopping to nearby islets. Snorkeling, coral gardens. Stay in beachfront homestays in local villages. Tips: transportation infrastructure is limited. Plan connection times. Be respectful in remote villages. Locals may be more reserved. Bring your own snorkeling, beach essentials. Transition, interlude. At this point, having introduced 10 places, you may add a short interlude. So far, we've visited islands, mountain villages, heritage towns, lakeside escapes, and highland retreats. But before we close, here are a few bonus tips and honorable mentions, and some cautions you must keep in mind when traveling off the beaten path in the Philippines. Before ending, here are some important tips to help your viewers travel responsibly and safely through these quieter, more remote places. 1. Respect local culture and traditions. Many of these villages are tied to indigenous or religious customs. Always ask permission before photographing rituals, homes, or people. Dress modestly in rural and religious zones. Be humble and open. Local hospitality is often generous. 2. Prepare for logistics. Many of these places may have limited public transport. You'll sometimes rely on jeepneys, tricycles, outrigger boats, or walking. Bring cash. Small villages often have no ATMs or card terminals. Prioritize local guides. Hire local guides when possible. Supports the community and ensures deeper experience. Schedule buffer days. Weather, transport delays, or power outages can happen. 3. Timing and seasonality. Off-peak travel is ideal. Avoid peak holiday seasons, Christmas, Holy Week. Typhoon season, roughly June to November, can disrupt coastal and island travel. In highland areas, early mornings and late afternoons offer the best light and cooler weather. 4. Environmental and ethical practices. Follow leave no trace principles. Carry out what you bring in. Avoid plastic. Respect protected areas. Don't feed wildlife or disrupt natural habitats. Support local businesses. Eat local food. Stay in small inns. Buy crafts directly from artisans. 5. Health and essentials. Carry basic medicines, insect repellent, sunscreen, first aid kits. In remote areas, medical facilities may be limited. For trekking, sturdy shoes, rain gear, headlamp, or flashlight. Closing and call to action. Here's a suggested closing section, a spoken wrap-up you can use. These 10 hidden corners of the Philippines are living proof that real travel magic doesn't always lie in hype or Instagram filters. Sometimes it's found in whispers. A village lit by lanterns at dusk, rice terraces mirrored in the dawn light, a fisherman pushing off into still waters, or a heritage street frozen in time. If you were craving something more than beaches and Wi-Fi, something deeper and more soulful, these are your destinations. In the next video, we'll go deeper into one of these places. I'll show you how to get there, where to sleep, and how to unlock experiences that even locals seldom discover. If you enjoyed this journey, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And let me know in the comments. Which of these 10 places would you like to step into first?